Your mind's on and recording.
Mine will be on and recording in a minute. I think it might be already, but I'm gonna rap this part like they did in that stupid song we just listened to. I'm doing better than them anyway. Who cares? Singing like that guy from that stupid.
Yeah, I like the background music a lot more in this version.
On no car, yeah. This is like the best thing we've ever heard. It's like the stupid like cat from the thing we just did. Yeah, and I don't even know, but I'm saying yeah, and I think my thing's good. So let's do 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hello.
Yeah. Starhanie, a mournful. Oh god, I don't. Girl, rapidly approaching womanhood, stood alone on the beach, gazing over the azure water with her hollow ashen windows to her soul. Her rouge hair danced lightly in the breeze, tickling its one cheek as she tried to deny the stirrings in her heart as she clacked the heels of her starless boots together. Starless? Boots without stars on. Sorry.
Is she like
She
are you
wore
wearing
an
like
ebon,
cowboy
an
boots or
ebon
something?
tank top, not an ebony one, an ebon. Her shoulders a beautiful, healthily coloured touched fair in the sun. A pair of charcoal jeans that showed the shape of her body. Her mane, oh I've got a mane now, great, it's getting good. Flowed in a, I don't even know what that says. Roseate torrent, complementing her bearing ivory tinted with a hazel visage. A prominent scar stood out on her healthily coloured touched milky skin.
Her thoughts wandered to her days in AquaAggron's company. It must have been fate in mortal form that brought them together. She knew that from the moment she laid eyes on him that they were meant to be. From then on, Starhanie was sometimes needy and close, and then suddenly cold and fearful. AquaAggron tried his best to hide his pain, but it was plain in his fears. Starhanie's dusky globe spotted AquaAggron further down the beach, closer to the roaring sea. His lovely amber hair was as attractive as ever. His spheres were turned towards the ocean, hidden from Starhanie's sight, but she knew and loved their passionate coffee hue.
You have coffee eyes and amber hair.
Yeah, I have coffee in my eyes.
That's a different story, but I poured coffee into your eyes one day as a torture method. See how it works.
He was dressed in his usual everyday clothes. His skin was pearly and his form was slight.
Arsehole!
She called, walking
That
towards
is
him.
accurate! I must have called you that a few times!
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, arsehole. Dick face.
Yeah.
Anyway, he glanced back and a determined smile flashed across his face.
Hey, Starhanie.
Starhanie shrugged and said only, let's go. They began their leisurely walk along the ocean's edge.
How have you been, Starhanie? AquaAggron asked as they began their stroll together. Starhanie looked impassive as she replied.
As I've always been.
Oh. He glanced awkwardly at her, fidgeting with his fingers to pass the time.
Sorry, I read down a little bit, carry on.
Not very well. She didn't humour him with a response. He reached for her hand and she pulled away.
You! She intoned? In a low voice. What is it you want from me? That halted in his tracks.
Starhanie!
He pleaded.
I love you. I just thought I'd let you know that I'm here to listen.
Starhanie angled her body away. I'm very good at that.
Starhanie, you were there for me. I've never forgotten that. No matter how much you pushed me away. I don't care, he shouted against the wind and sea. If it was only because you wanted me for yourself, it's all felt the same to me. Don't you understand? I chose you.
You made your choices, Starhanie cut in, and I'm making mine. I'm not going to deal with you prying. You're prying.
His passionate spears flashed and he yelled, how do you know it's the right choice? No, right choice. I can't speak or read today. You've never let me in.
Take that whatever way you will. You ridiculous child!
She muttered.
Right? Go back to your playpen! Let the rest of us who know well enough the futility of optimism living the real world.
Child? He crossed his arms and pierced her with his glare.
Ugh.
You're the only one who can't see past her own squishy hair. If only you...
If only I'd what? What is it? She taunted.
If only you'd love me, he whispered. You love me, Starhanie. That's all I wanted.
This is really creepy when you're always straight into my headphones. It's very bizarre. I feel like you're standing right behind me and that I've got to say yes, otherwise I'm gonna get killed.
Starhanie's heart died when Starhanie wordlessly turned her back on her... What?
Him?
Am I now a woman?
Yes, you have had a sex change.
I've turned into a woman. And continued down the beach. Still, he hastened his step until he returned silently to her side. After a few moments, they found themselves walking down the beach again. Endlessly, Starhanie was haunted by her shroud of pain, but she resolved to battle it alone, as she had all her life. AquaAggron could not know. No one could. was Herbert.
Stop whispering, it's weird as shit, dude! All the same, AquaAggron seemed to notice. He looked at Starhanie cautiously for a moment before murmuring.
Starhanie, is something wrong?
AquaAggron, it's... And at that moment, everything came together. All the magic and the hurt that had been building that day. He locked his crystals with hers and whispered.
You can tell me.
It was like a floodgate burst or some barrier of fear and struck down. Starhanie shook her head and everything came out at once. I don't know if we can put it into words. I lately, it might have not just been here lately, it's nothing, I just don't feel well. I don't know where it is, whether it dwells in my heart, in my head.
I think you have a cold.
There's nothing that helps, everything that sometimes I feel a little bit better when you're by my side.
AquaAggron listened silently and solemnly. At last, when all the words had left her and she was at loss for words, he reached out to her and took a deep breath to whisper, I understand, Starhanie.
Oh god, you're so weird when you whisper.
It says to whisper back.
I know, but...
Oh no, I need to take a deep breath. I understand, Starhanie. Please believe me. It's happened to me. And lately, I think that maybe they're not the same, but I think I know how you feel. He laid a hand on Starhanie's shoulder.
I'm really worried I'm gonna feel one now. I'm just like protecting my shoulders.
That awful sadness. I just want you to know, Starhanie, you're not alone.
I want to be alone. Starhanie's eyes began to burn. She abruptly pulled him into a fierce embrace. His globes widened at first. They're not the only thing. Sorry. Stop fire. I'm like on the floor.
Just had to say it, didn't you? Wait, widened? What? I just realised how bizarre that would be. Widened.
It got widened. It's like a chode. It's not even that funny, I'm just...
That's just the thought of widened.
It's those one of But then he too felt overwhelmed by emotion and succumbed.
Let's finish this sentence, I'll do mine.
To the warmth of her touch! Starhanie whispered, her breath hot on his ear. Ugh.
Do you want to whisper?
Where's your hair? I can make it! And they held each other as tears trickled down cheeks and dripped into the shifting sands to be carried away into the sea. With time and soothing embraces, their pain dissipated into a mist swept out by the ocean breeze and into the setting sun. They basked in each other's quiet companionship for a few moments.
The sunset is so beautiful, isn't it?
Starhanie lifted her head at words to behold the dying sun's French vermilion radiance. What moments he asked?
Do you think we'll be together forever?
Please, let it be forever! Starhanie murmured in response.
I would like that, Starhanie. Let's be together forever then. AquaAggron clutched her hand and sidled closer.
Starhanie sighed with contentment and brought him closer. She gazed at the beautiful lemon-coloured rays of the falling sun, thinking about everything that had transpired on this day and all that would pass between them.
You'll hurt your eyes doing that, AquaAggron added.
Starhanie looked at him and said, I love you, AquaAggron.
I love you too, Starhanie. Their lips met, and brush-coloured strands met brunette ones, aflame in the dying light. The sand was their witness, and the rumbling ocean their approving audience. AquaAggron, her eternally faithful lover.
Oh, it hells.
Yep, of course.
You gotta be eternally faithful now, dude.
Oh, damn it.
You planning to murder me tomorrow? Just like...
No, the day after. Otherwise it'd be too obvious.
It doesn't say I have to be faithful, so I might like run away with all of EXO.
Anyway, Starhanie thought to herself that nothing had ever been so perfect for her as this. Thus concludes our tale. That was
Yay!
beautiful. So beautiful.
Let's applaud ourselves, because I think that's what we did last time. We were like, yeah!
You're like, yeah, we did it! Except I was like, yeah, I did it!
Yeah, you didn't read anything as your former self. I was disappointed.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Thus concludes said video.
Enjoy this ending.
If you did enjoy it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah.
Be sure to check each other's videos out.
Yeah, check each other's channels and videos, because we won't do it the same way. We never edit anything together, so
No.
the first thing we'll get of each other's is just when we send teasers on Twitter or something,
Yeah.
or the very first day it comes out. So the problem is this time, and I think we should have a promise over the video.
Yeah.
Whilst we're recording this, and people will see this when it comes out. If my video is up at least 3 days before AquaAggron's is, he has failed this promise. So let's try and promise to upload it on the same day. Because last time we did this, we agreed a date and then you failed to meet it.
Yeah.
Yes, I uploaded mine on the Saturday and you didn't.
Oh, okay.
I did it the Saturday at 4, which was the time we agreed, and you didn't, so...
I know I did, but I was away and thought it was up, but then I didn't publish it.
Well, that's not my problem, that's your problem, bitch.
That's kind of scheduled it for that day.
That'd be your problem, bitch. Get it sorted, innit, fam, yeah?
But yeah, anyway,
Au revoir.
goodbye.